Well, today I'm working on my bike. I've noticed over the years, this thing's 3 years old. Over the years, it's kind of started springing some leaks in the gas tank. So I took it off the bike and I ground down into the tank where all the leaks were, and I've just brazed them for now. I'm hoping that'll hold. Right now I've got primer curing. Amazingly, fall has decided to finally take effect in Texas. So we have cool weather, which sucks if you want to paint. And people are always texting me for stuff. Someone's wanting to buy the chainsaw now. There. Just went ahead and turned the sound off on my phone so they don't interrupt anymore. Yeah, the gas tank only sprung a few leaks. Not bad for, first attempt at welding. This was my first project. So, I had to fix one here. One along the upper seam. One directly across. And then there were a couple smaller ones on either side. I've got them all filled in now. Kind of doing a guide coat. I see I need to fill a little bit more here. Maybe a little bit more on top before I can do a final sand and then paint it again. I remember when I originally made this thing, I had to go to like 10 different stores to find the right shade of red. I went all through Ace Hardware because they have that little scanner thing. You can just bring something the color you want and they'll just scan it and they can mix up a whole gallon of it. Even that got it wrong. I had to go through the whole store. I found this one pipe wrench or come along that had this really old nasty retro red color. And it came out like salmon pink. That machine didn't work at all. But this is what I came up with. Duplicolor perfect match. Inferno red metallic. That was the perfect color because it kind of gave it that old look, like it's already been around. So original Indians, they sit around, their paint kind of tarnishes and turns to this yucky oil-soaked black. And this was what I wanted it to do. And you can actually see that it's real dark here, but it's real light here. It really depends on in what proximity to the motor and oil splash. This stuff will actually kind of soak a little of it in and darken. So it has real patina. It's not coming off. You can't wash that off. The paint's not falling off. It's real solid. But let me turn my light on. Get down on the floor. I like how the paint's just kind of chippy in places, and it's real dark here. You can wipe it down to where it's clean, and it's still real dark. It's soaked in big time here. And then you go up the pipe, and it just starts to get kind of brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. The further you go down, the farther you get away from the engine. So just the heat and the oil is darkening the paint all right here, and it's awesome. Which is going to be really hard to match the paint on the tank now, but I can do it. I don't care if I have to use the torch and just several coats and just keep heating it up, because I've done that before. But yeah, you can see there's a little bit of a chip. It's all age. Baked on age. And I actually noticed this the other day, where the paint's chipping off my handlebars. It's actually starting to rust. There's a little bit of rust in there. It's hard to see it, but it's starting to finally turn rusty. It's about damn time. You can't purposely rust this thing. The metal is too good. I used really good steel. But I even went so far as to try to pit this myself with a engraver and soak it in salt water, and it still won't corrode. So just let it do it naturally. Anyway, I'm fixing this gas tank because my backup gas tank didn't turn out the way I wanted. It's too narrow right here. I wanted it to come kind of straight back and then slope. And it didn't turn out right. I mean, that one will still bolt in, but the factory Indian logos will not fit, which drives me nuts. So I don't want to get a smaller one. I want the one that went to this year model. So I actually found a guy online who bought a storage locker that was filled with new old stock Indian stuff. And this is what I got. And obviously these are newer, but these were remade to go on the old 1909 tanks. But it's actually made by Indian. It's actually trademarked. It was on one of them, but it's actually a water slide, not a decal this time. And you just kind of place it where you want it, and you put a warm, damp cloth on top of it, and you peel it away, and it's there, and you clear over it, and it never falls off. Ever. I won't have to sit there and dab super glue underneath it all the damn time because the freaking eye is peeling. Ugh. Hopefully she'll be back on the road soon. Not like I really drive it much anymore anyway, but anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to get back to work. I'll see you next time.